I think it's a consequence of many years of work. We have been in the market for more than 37 years so far, and working basically with energy utilities. In the last 20 years, we have been in renewable assets and working with renewable energies. And all the projects that we have been developing, what we have done is introducing that knowledge in what platform is our platform Bluens, which is basically handling what we call its three different pillars to sustain that energy transition platform. Which one is obviously is the how to manage those assets. This is one part of renewable assets. It's just to control them, to get all the information, to be capable to also bring some hints of how get the most of those assets with efficiency. The second thing is knowing that energy that those assets are going to produce, how to integrate that energy into the grid. That is the grid integration pillar that helps a lot, and it's critical to be sure that the energy is going to be introduced in the grid in the proper way. And the third one is the trading part. It's how to get the most of that energy. And this is something that we are doing with complex algorithms and artificial intelligence, etc. And today, what we have is about more than 64 gigawatts so far in the plants and in renewable plants assets, and more than 60 so far in the energy trading part. I mean, the market is growing a lot. Today, we will say that 25% of the energy in the world is coming from renewable energies, but this is something going to triple by 2050. So it's going to reach more than 86% of the energy that we are going to consume. And this is just a consequence of different factors. I mean, you know that the cities now are much more crowded. You need the decarbonization of those cities, and the answer for that is basically the renewable energies. So electrification is also a fact. I mean, we're consuming electricity for almost everything, the cars, even the electric cars, etc. So the only way to be capable to do that is through the renewable energy. So that's why it's growing so fast. Today, I think it's a little bit less than 1,500 gigawatts worldwide, and this is going up by, only in 10 years to 3.4 terabytes, which is going to be just a tripling, doubling the actual amount of energy that renewable energies are producing. So these are the plans for the future. We are there, and what we want to do is precisely just to help our customers with our technologies in order to manage all that energy that are going to come from the renewable energies. Bluens is a platform to help precisely that. And so when so much energy, so many plants are going to be installed, and you need to manage all of them, digitalization is a must. That is, I always like to put the example of when you have a nuclear plant that delivers a huge amount of energy, and you compare that with renewable plants to deliver the same amount of energy, the size is completely different. So you need much more people to manage those ones, much more sensors. The data that you are getting from those ones is amazing. So if you don't have tools in order to manage that properly, you actually cannot do that, because if you escalate the number of engineers, let's say, in a control room that you are managing a nuclear plant, and extrapolate that to the same amount in renewable plants, I mean, it's too many people, too many people to do that. So, and too much information to be handling. So you need a system that is going to help you to know exactly what's going on in those plants. You need a system that is capable to give you hints of what you have to do in order to improve the efficiency, to get the most of those assets. And this is something that you need to do, I mean, through, I say that before, complex algorithms, artificial intelligence, and these kind of solutions that really are going to help the operator of those assets to make their work easier. I think we in Isotrol, we like to consider ourselves our technological partners rather than just IT providers of our customers. Actually, Isotrol stands for, in Spanish, engineering, software, and control. So our background is the real time. So we know how to integrate data, how to communicate with the different devices that you're going to find in any plant, and how to process those data, raw data, into valued information that is going to help our customers. But the customers that we have, and they are evolving as well. I mean, we are working with electric utilities, we are working with GILCOs, and they are evolving. They need some kind of solution that is going to accompany them for the path that they are walking. And this is something that we understood, that they really don't need a pure product. That's why we like to call our product Bluence, our platform, rather than a product, it's a solution, because we need to adapt that to their needs, to their processes, to their future needs, how they are going to evolve, new things that they are going to implement there. And that's why even that we are industrializing that and productizing, if I may say so, our platform, we always like to call it a solution, because we need to understand exactly what is the business that they are involved and help them under such conditions. Well, I will say that oil and gas utilities are similar animal. I mean, actually, they are doing that with, it's quite strong momentum that they're having here in order to enter. Today, they have not much compared with the others, but in 10 years, they are going to have a market share of more than 10%, and they are almost in 0.5 or 0.3% of the market share today. But the kind of needs that they have is very similar to the one we find in the electric utilities, the traditional ones. And also, I think they are doing their job pretty well, because what they are doing is trying to get the knowledge of the system knowledge that there has been in the electric utilities. They are hiring people well experienced, that they have been working with those tools for a few years, and they know exactly what they have to develop in order to transform those oil and gas utilities into renewable utilities, which is what they are looking for. This is also happening as well with the GILCOs. Those three segment in the renewable space, they have very similar needs, and their approach is very similar. So from our point of view, it's a great future, the one that we have. Same solutions that we are bringing now to the market are the same solutions that are going to be acquired by oil and gas utilities, and actually we already have a few ones that are working already with us. first, I mean, thank you again for the opportunity to give you our view of the market and how things are evolving. I think it's going to be key for the next years, the treatment that you are getting of the data. I mean, you have to understand that our platform, it's about 1% or even less of the total investment that you have in a plant. But knowing that, then all the feedback, all the return of that investment that you are making is going to transform in how to get the most of your assets for the next 25, 30, 35 years. So it's a huge investment in that sense, and it's critical importance of how you deal with that information that you are going to be handling for the next following years. So for us, the future is really bright, if you may say so, and we are really delighted with what we are doing, and we are just continuing with the hard work in order to help our customers as much as possible.